he was a great guy, and I wanted to tell her, I was sorry, which I did numerous times. And then, I told her, my experiences with him, and then, kind of said goodbye and had to go.
It's like you felt guilty. You're consoling her for like half an hour.
No, not that long. No, but I mean, she was so sweet though. I felt horrible, and she was happy to hear some sweet things about him, and I just said sorry again, and then I hung up. I didn't know what else to do.
All right. Did we find out?
Oh, it just glitched again.
All right, maybe you should stop playing that sound effect because he doesn't like that clearly.
Right when you play that, stop messing with them.
Our lights just glitched again.
Stop messing with me.
All right, Allison.
How did he pass again?
We don't. Allison.
I don't know.
He was electrocuted.
Please don't say that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe he's trying to send a message. Maybe there was foul play.
Me, the electrician.
Oh, gosh.
Allison, what if he got hit by a Tesla?
Oh,
All
my
right,
gosh.
come on.
You all are being horrible.
It's a terrible story. Allison, listen, thanks for sharing, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Allison Fester's wife, who doesn't talk like that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
Yeah, she sounds
God.
That's her
nothing like
fake
that.
radio voice all the time at home. Oh, my God.
Coop, is our stream back up?
Our stream is back up. You'll just see we're on part 2 now. So
I'm scared.
Oh, the two streams are separate because the one ended.
yeah, when we lost power, it ended that stream. We can't go back.
What
That's
is
happening more and more.
What is going on with this place? I'm telling you. All right. Before I get into the situation with the airplane photograph, and I'm going to take calls on this. Couple of things. Did you see Gronkowski's videos?
He's undecided on his future.
Yeah, a couple of things with the Gronk. Listen, I think he's building up some drama for your mama.
Whoa.
I think with Tom Brady back, I think there's like no way that Gronk is not going to come back to the Bucs this upcoming season. Well, here's the audio. This is now. Where did he was doing what? Some kind of a was this a? This is a video that was on TMZ Sports.
Okay.
Now Gronk is a free agent.
Yeah, he's not under contract.
Right. He's a free agent, and he said that he'd never play without Tom Brady as quarterback. So everyone thought that he was going to leave. But then there were rumors that maybe he'd go to the L.A. Rams or for one more season, or there were rumors that maybe he'd go to his hometown area and play for the Buffalo Bills. Well, here's the Gronk. This is Gronkowski, and this is from TMZ Sports. And he shot a video. And we've got 2 videos we got to play here of Gronk. And you tell me, listen to how he sounds. Tell me if you believe that he's really not made up his mind.
Right now, I'm not ready to get back out in that field. I'm not ready to commit to the game of football right now. I'm just enjoying my time off. In order to play the game of football, you literally have to be 100% dedicated week in and week out because it's a grind, man. You know how it is. You played ball. And even in your 30s, I mean, you just can't, slack it and just be 50% all in. Then you're going to get caught up with the game and it's going to just spit you right out. You got to be fully dedicated. I'm not ready to do that yet, so I'm not going to, sign a contract if I'm not fully ready. And that's why I didn't catch a ball because I didn't want my mind, twisting and turning, thinking I was ready to go yet.
That's Gronk.
Jeez.
That's Gronk. I think it was yesterday. It was on TMZ Sports. Yeah, it's a real grind, making, $10 million a year.
Take a breath. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
He sounds all jacked up, doesn't he?
He sounded different.
Red Bulls.
that was the longest answer to say I'm undecided.
Listen, I think he's going to play the Bucs. Free agent. He wants a Brinks truck just backed up.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Good for you, Gronk.
Yeah, listen. I like Gronk. I support Gronk. Gronk, whatever you can get out of the Bucs, go get it. But I'm pretty confident that Gronkowski is going to be back with Brady with the Buccaneers. And then what's the other deal?
I have the Gronk Beach audio.
Yeah.
And he doesn't stop talking.
Yeah. All right. So
I was trying to find a nice clean out, and there was nothing.
hang on a sec.
God.
Is Gronk a spokesperson for an energy drink? Is it seriously?
He should be.
For Adderall.
But no, he sounds like he's all hyped up on something. But this is Gronk and his Gronk Beach, this big party When did he have it? He had the first one, was it?
So I think the first one was in 2020.
So was it before the pandemic?
Is this guy like still like that party animal character?
Anyway, here's the audio. This is more video of Gronk talking about his beach party is back. It's going to be, I think, in Vegas. And he won't stop talking. All right, listen to this. Go, hit it.
I have a big announcement, and the announcement is just so incredible. I just don't even know how to announce it. It's just mind-blowing. But we will be throwing the second annual Gronk Beach this year at the end of April 29th in Las Vegas during the NFL draft, baby. The NFL draft is one of the biggest events out there now these days. Millions of people go to it. Love to see who gets drafted.
Hey, Gronk,
we're going to invite all the draft picks to Gronk Beach on Friday,
I got a question.
April 29th, baby, because Gronk Beach is going to be at Encore, and it's going to be popping, and it's the second annual Gronk Beach, and you're going to be there. All your friends are going to be there. I'm going to be there. All my friends are going to be there, and it's going to be a special day, and Gronk Beach is coming back, and we're going to dance. We're going to get in shape.
Dude, take a breath.
We're going to do everything crazy possibly that we can, because that's what Gronk Beach does, and we're going to get a suntan too at the same time, because it's going to be in Vegas. The sun's going to be shining.
Won't stop.
We're going to get a nice team. We're going to be looking sexy. My shirt's going to be off, looking ripped and hat. Ladies, back up, because Camille's going to be there, but you can sure look. I mean, how can you
wait, hold on. You can look, but his girlfriend's going to be there.
Yeah, ladies, back up. My girlfriend's going to be here.
But you can look. Is he still talking?
I think so.
Got a lot of friends, ladies, so they'll be all there. Mojo will be there. Everyone, it's going to be epic. Let's go, baby.
Tom Brady's going to be there.
Chainsmokers are playing. Yes, the Chainsmokers. They're the king of Vegas. They're rocking out in Vegas. They'll be there. It's going to be epic. I'll probably DJ too. I'll be dancing and everything. So
I bet.
That's the announcement. Sorry,
he shorted out.
He won't.
Sorry.
He won't.
He sounds like a WWE hype man.
Yeah, he sounds like a busted Hulk Hogan.
Guess what? It sounds like he's leaving the NFL and he's auditioning for Vince McMahon or something.
It wasn't a very good promo.
Like, yes.
He goes on for another minute and a half.
Does he really?
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I'm so hyped. I just had to keep talking about it.
Tell us about the last one and how successful.
Okay, then it goes on.
Don't tell us anymore. Oh, my God.
All right, you can go to like you can look up Gronk Beach online. Tickets for general admission, $55. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Watch this.
Whoa. Wait a sec. Females are $55. Males are $85.
Yeah.
Sink or swim.
Seriously. I'm surprised that he's charging that much for the ladies. They should be like, nothing.
Ladies, it's free.
Yeah, $20.
Ladies get in free.
Charge the males $150. They'll still pay it.
Oh, man. The Gronkster, man. He just sounded like, seriously, he had like an IV of Red Bull going on or something.
Yeah. Could you imagine like meeting him and you're like big fan and then he just starts talking. You're like, all right, Gronk. Hey, bro, I got to go. Nice meeting you.
Listen, I hear he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, stop talking.
I know I hear he's a nice guy. You imagine running into him and you're a big fan and you got to tell him, hey, will you shut up, please?
Hey, dude, seriously, I got to go.
I got to go, man.
I got something to do.
You run into him like at Best Buy or something.
No, wait, dude, hang on, bro.
You got to go to my Gronk Beach. It's going to be epic. I'm going to be walking around with the babes everywhere.
I mean, the guy didn't take a breath.
Good for him.
All right, folks, I got a problem here. This transpired on the show about 9 o'clock yesterday. Coop, did you post the image on our website as well as, of course, it's on my Insta? Here's my issue, and I'm going to want to take phone calls on this. And listen, if I'm wrong, I want to hear that I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, and it's very polarized. When I looked at all of the comments left on my Instagram, and folks, you never know what's going to pop up on my personal Insta. I'm certified Todd Schnitt. I think most people know that my radio name that I've used for years is MJ, but my real name is Todd Schnitt. So my Insta is the word certified and then my real name, Todd Schnitt. Certified Todd Schnitt. Give me a follow. The last post, I think it's yesterday morning. The last post on my Insta yesterday morning was an image from a Delta flight that I had. Now, it wasn't my last Delta flight. The image, or the one before that, the image was my flight back from New York after I flew from Egypt back to the U.S. after scuba diving on the Red Sea. So I'm on my final leg. I'm on my Delta flight, and it's JFK to Tampa. And in the middle of the flight, I would say a mid-20s to late 20s woman. She's at the front of the plane, and this was a Boeing 737-800, so you got the cockpit door straight ahead, and just to the left of the cockpit door, you've got the forward lavatory, the forward bathroom. And then just before that is the entrance to the door to get into the airplane, the forward door, and then you've got the little galley right there where they're prepping up the first-class food, the drinks, etc. The woman has an infant. I would say the baby is 8, 9 months old is my guess. And the baby must have had some kind of a diaper blowout. But the woman, instead of going inside the lavatory, which, by the way, has a fold-down baby-changing shelf, because I went in to verify a little later on. What are you laughing at?
That's so weird. I mean, I cannot believe you took the time to do that.
Did you take time to verify it, or did you use it for other purposes?
I went in to utilize the restroom, and then I confirmed that there was a baby-changing shelf. The story is...
That's a little better,
all right,
but still weird.
You calling me a weirdo?
It's odd, Todd.
The woman changed her baby in the middle of the pathway. She didn't go inside the restroom. She actually stood with the door open. I don't know why. I don't know why. She's standing outside in full view in the middle of the aisle with the restroom door open. She's holding the baby with one arm like Gronkowski with a football, and she's cleaning the baby. She has baby wipes. She's dropped, but here's she's doing this in full view of the entire airplane, or at least a bunch of people up front. The baby is being cleaned. She's got baby wipes going. She's taken off all the pooped up baby clothes, and she's dropped it all on the floor of the airplane. So I've got pooped up baby clothes. I've got a pile of pooped up wipes on the floor of the airplane, 2 feet away from where the flight attendant has the food and the drink. And so wipes, baby clothes. She's got her naked baby that she's cleaning. She didn't go inside. She didn't use the baby changing table. So I snapped a photo. I took a picture. And I forgot about it because it happened a couple of weeks ago when I was coming back from Egypt. And I was going through my camera roll the night before last. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. Let me tell the story. So I told the story. Rox, where are you going? Hold on, where are you going?
I'm listening.
No, you were just like trying to leave.
Had a little emergency.
Can you hang? But I need. Okay. Is it that big of an emergency, or can you hang out?
I'll deal with it in just a second.
Right.
Yes.
It's only an emergency.
No,
it's just an emergency.
If you have a bona fide emergency, Rox, deal with it.
If you have a
it's
real
time sensitive, but I'll deal with it in 5 minutes.
All right.
Here we go.
Well, I posted the image on my Insta account at Certified Todd Schnitt, and I have mixed response. If I go, Fester, do you want to read some of the comments? I mean, a lot of people agree with me because what I posted, and I want to go to phones on this. Folks, am I right or wrong? Some people are saying I should never post that photo. Oh, some people call I was mommy shaming. Wait a minute. I'm mommy shaming. A woman is dropping poopy wipes.
That's what Fester said.
Pooped up clothes, changing a baby in the middle of the airplane aisle instead of going inside the lav. And you know, some people are saying, oh, MJ, how dare you? Shame on you. You're mommy shaming. But if I went through the list, I think more people agreed with me.
No, you tainted the pool.
What do you mean?
You tainted it.
What do you mean I tainted the pool?
Here's what little
Tell
thing.
you what, if this baby was in a diaper in my pool and had a blowout, my pool would be tainted.
Ooh, here is...
You know that song by Soft Cell?
Tainted Pool?
Tainted Pool. Go ahead.
After the show, MJ always does this. He takes off his headphones, he looks around the room, and what does he say, Roxanne? Every day.
Every day he says, I love you guys.
No.
You did it awesome.
All right. You're screwing us up, Alex. Every day, MJ says.
What does he say? We don't know.
He says, I think today was a pretty good show.
Well, how are we supposed to know that?
Because he says it to all of us, you moron.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at him yesterday. I go, I don't know. I think you were off base on something.
Fester had a problem
And he goes,
with
"What?"
my story about the airplane with the woman and the baby and the poopy diaper and the fact that I took a picture. So Fester had a problem.
I did.
But I looked at my comments here.
And for the most part, they started off pretty supportive. Like,
Hold on.
how rude.
Hey, hang on a minute. No, wait a minute. This is from Kimberly. Kimberly is a flight attendant. Kimberly has been a listener for years, and she has followed me on social media. Kimberly works for a major airline. She's a flight attendant. Her husband's a pilot, by the way, for the same airline. And she wrote, passengers do this type of thing all the time. There is a usable change table in at least one lav on every aircraft. What's even worse is when they change them on the seats or on the tray table in the row. And then here's another one. Can't make this stuff up. Oh, come on, lady.
Listen, it's easy to write a comment and jump on somebody's case.
Here's one. Cheryl writes, as a mother of 6, when your child has a poop explosion, you handle it the best way you can. Maybe she was so focused on taking care of the baby, she didn't realize the door was open. No, she wasn't inside with the door open.
But
she wasn't even inside. The door was open. She was standing in the middle of the airplane.
Okay, but to Cheryl's point, that is absolutely true. If there's a diaper explosion, you do whatever you have to do at that moment in time. And you're kind of in fight or flight mode, so maybe you don't always make the best decisions.
The next one says poop explosions have a way of making you panic as a parent. You just want to clean it up.
All right, here's another one. Bonita. That is not acceptable. They should have made her go back to the bathroom. Where's the supervision? I mean, a lot of these are in. I want to go to phones on this. Folks, was I wrong or was I right?
Look at Fester's face.
What is wrong? Hey,
Oh, my God.
Get Fester on camera. Dude.
What is your problem?
You want to see Fester's face.
Wow.
What is wrong with you?
This is
The fact that you even have to ask if you were wrong or right.
I don't think I'm wrong. But listen.
Okay.
I want to go to phones on this. 800-990-1047. I posted a photo of a lady doing what I thought was a pretty disgusting thing. Listen, I understand you got a baby. Your baby had a blowout. You do it in the lavatory, not in the middle of where the galley is in the front of the airplane. You go inside. I don't know what was. And then she's dropping the pooped up wipes and the clothes right on the floor. All right, let's go to phones. 800-990-1047. Am I right or wrong here? Should I apologize? Was I wrong? Do I need to remove the photo? By the way, I blurred the woman's face.
I want you to remove the photo.
Jeez.
Well, MJ, is it possible
It's mom shaming.
that you're both, there's two sides? I told you yesterday after the show, MJ, there's really two sides to every story. You don't know the other side. And you said, pretty hard for me to think about another side. This is what I see. Listen, of course.
Listen, if I'm wrong, then listen, I'll fall on my sword. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I want to go to phones here. What are your thoughts about me posting the photo of this woman changing her naked baby in the middle of the airplane aisle, dropping poop all over the floor?
It's not in the middle of the aisle.
It is in the middle. It is. It is in the middle of the aisle on the way to the bathroom. You can see the left front bulkhead.
Okay, she's still got her foot in the bathroom.
No,
so that's yeah, she does.
Listen. 99% of her body is outside.
That doesn't put her in the middle of the aisle.
She's in the middle of the aisle. She's standing in the middle. All right, I want to go to phones on this. Am I right or wrong? Do you need to yell at me? Do you need to chastise me? Do you need to agree with me? Listen, I don't get everything right all the time. But if someone is doing something totally public, it's not like I snuck over her fence and peeped through her bedroom window and caught a compromising picture through the drapes. No,
that's true.
This is in the middle of the airplane. She has her big toe is inside the lav. The whole rest of her body is outside in the aisle.
Yeah, and you don't know anything else about this story, and here you are. Oh my gosh, how awful, how disgusting.
All right, let's go. And folks,
horrendous.
If you want to see the image, if you want to see the picture, it is up at mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. Or it's on my Insta. It's on Certified Todd Schmidt. And give me a follow because you never know what's going to happen on my Insta. Obviously, let's go to phones. Is that Jewel or Julie?
Julie.
All right, Julie's in Plant City. Hey, Coop, can I take line one?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, because we're on hold. Julie, Plant City, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey there.
Yes.
Hey, so did you say that the door was propped open to the lavatory?
The door
Yes.
is
Doing it on the floor?
yeah, the door is totally open. She is not.
Okay.
She's not inside the lavatory. Her
so
entire
she
body. The door is propped open, and the door is actually propped against the cockpit door, fully open, completely. She's standing. 99.9% of her body is outside in the aisle. Her big toe might have crossed the threshold into the.
I was gonna say maybe somebody was in there when she had to get started, but nope, that she's got that.
No,
I just
But
thought it.
I raised 4 kids, and I'm telling you right now, I had plenty of stories, and I would never have done that.
Yeah.
Never.
All right. So, am I wrong to post the photo and ask? So
No, you're good.
you
You're
think
good.
you think I'm good?
Yep. Yep. You're
Rox,
good.
can you keep track?
Yeah, I'll
Sorry,
keep track.
Rox, I love you, but nope.
Oh no, it's quite all right. But I do have a question. Something just occurred to me. You know what? Maybe she had another child in one of the seats, and she wasn't traveling
that's
with
a
another
baby.
adult, and wanted
That's
to be
a
able to
good idea.
keep an eye on a baby, on a 4-year-old, and
Hold
then
on.
change an
Hang on.
infant.
She was at the front of the plane, and she was not in first class. I had a first class seat, and listen, I'm not some elitist. I paid $81 for that flight. I bought a coach seat, and I got upgraded because I've got Delta status. So I'm not like some elitist that buys first class seats. I never. I buy the cheapest seat, and if I get upgraded, I'm upgraded. So she was
You're
in the.
like, I got upgraded for this?
Yeah, she was in the back of the plane. So I don't know, Roxanne. I mean, it's almost like you're stretching to try to.
I'm not trying to stretch. I'm trying to
you
think of-
can't even put your head around the stress this woman's under
trying to
during the
give her an
situation.
All right, Julie, thank you for the support. Listen, if I'm wrong, folks, I'll admit I'm wrong. But no one's
right, Julie.
convinced me that I'm wrong. Julie, thank you for the support.
Someone on the text
You're
line
cool.
called you
Love you guys.
Thank you, Julie.
Yes, what?
Called you a Darren
Uh,
instead of a Karen.
Oh, a Darren is now the male name for a Karen? Let me go back to phones. Your phones are loaded. 800-990-1047. Totally Blind Mike is on the line from Wisconsin. Hello, Totally Blind Mike. Hey, dude, you would not have seen this.
MJ and crew, how are you?
We're great. By the way, Mike, you would not have seen this.
Get to your point, Mike.
No, I would not have actually.
Yep.
But I agree with
You would have smelled it, though, I'll tell you that. Hey, how's your sense of smell? You know, they say if you lose one of your senses, that your other senses are more keen, like hearing and smell, right?
That is true, yes.
All right, Mike, what do you think?
I think you're right, MJ. She should have used the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know?
Coming from a guy who hasn't seen anything since 1991.
All right, come on, leave. Hey, Mike, were you born blind or did you lose your sight at some point?
I was born blind, yes.
All right, so you know nothing else. So life is normal to you.
Correct, yep.
Hey, Mike, thanks for listening, buddy. I appreciate you checking in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, two calls in support. Let me grab, is it Jeannie? My contacts are filthy today.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
Jeannie
going
on
on.
line
Yeah,
3.
I'm squinting looking at the screen. Jeannie's in Newport Richie. Hello, Jeannie. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning.
All right, what's
I
your take?
think you are wrong. I think the lady could have been claustrophobic and couldn't, close herself in there with the baby and the poop and all that.
Well, hold on a minute. If, let's say she didn't want to close herself in, she could have walked into the bathroom, utilized the convenient fold-down changing shelf that folds down right above the toilet, and you have a nice area to put your baby on. Instead, she's like juggling the baby, holding it like
That
a
is
loaf of
true,
bread.
but those doors close. Those doors close right behind you.
The fact that you
I don't
cannot
know.
acknowledge, MJ, that there's a lot of details you don't know and you're rushing to a judgment here is amazing.
You're right. I don't know all the
She
details.
changed it right in the turned around in her seat and did it right there. But
All right, Jeannie, so I had a flight attendant that I just mentioned that says
Yeah,
that
I heard that.
the flight attendant who I know, major airline, she said that people change babies in the aisles next to people, and they'll fold down the tray where people will eat and change poopy diapers there. Anyway, listen.
that's disgusting. Yeah.
And wait a minute, her dropping wipes and clothes on the floor is not?
It is, but she also cleaned it all up and probably
just had to do what she had to do, and I wouldn't want to close myself in the bathroom like that.
All right, do you think I should take the picture down?
Yes.
All right, so you think I'm wrong and I should remove the picture?
Yes.
Hi, Jeannie, thanks. Fester, why are you getting angry over
I'm
here?
just letting this whole thing play out.
My God.
The level of ridiculousness is ridiculous.
Gabby is in San Antonio, Florida. Hello, Gabby, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Gabby.
So, MJ, I think that you are right. I'm a mom of 4 boys, and I have had plenty of blowout stories where kids have pooped all over the place. And I will take my child, I don't care if it's coming out this side, to a place where I'm alone, where I can get rid of this disaster or mess. I would never do it in front of a laboratory with the door open with people trying to get by me with food. You
The
don't know
whole
if that
airplane
child
could see
had
this.
Had an illness.
Yeah.
That's like a health thing. Like,
Yep.
what if they had a blowout because they have a stomach bug?
Yeah.
That's a
Well, the good news is most passengers had a mask on. All right. Hey,
Yeah,
listen, thanks for the call. So another one that I'm okay here. So right now, 3 callers say I'm okay. Only 1 said I'm in the wrong.
You don't know anything about offending people.
All right. Yeah. What about the 3 people? What about the woman that just hung up? All right, let's go back to phones.
Well, before we do,
Yeah.
do you want to hear my blowout on a plane story with Davion?
Oh, you had a blowout?
Oh, your kid.
Roxanne had it everywhere.
Let me blow out through these calls first, okay? Hold on to that thought. Lisa's in Tampa. Hi, Lisa. I got the airplane diaper blowout photo controversy. Lisa, your thoughts, please.
MJ, I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong.
All right, I've just added you to the wrong column, and why?
Well, I'm sure you've been into a bathroom on an airplane before, right?
I was, yeah.
Okay. You know the size of those things, right?
Yeah, and I have no problem going into an airplane lav, and mothers change babies in those airplane labs all the time. That's why they have a changing table that folds down.
But not all laboratories have a changing table.
But
I've been on several lately that didn't have.
No, every airplane has at least one. And this forward lav on this Delta 737-800 had it. So, all right, listen, I got you in the column. You think I'm wrong. All right, let's grab
Alexa.
Alexa's in Plant City. Hi, Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Alexa.
Hey.
Alexa, tell me about poopy diapers, Alexa.
Okay, so I think that you are right.
Oh, Fester just got it. Fester just got it.
I'm like, why is he talking to Alexa?
I'm asking Alexa about poopy diapers. Go, the little Amazon thing. All right, go.
We all get it now. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Alexa.
I would never, ever do that. And I think feces is feces. It doesn't matter if it's a baby or not. I would not want that around me. That is disgusting. That's why they make, those portable changing pads. So you can, if she don't want to put her baby like on the changing table, I get that. But that's why they make those. So,
all right, Alexa, let me ask Alexa a question. Alexa, am I right or wrong with the photo and my commentary, Alexa?
Okay, so I feel like you're right with the situation. The photo, I'm indifferent about. I don't know. I feel like she kind of asked for it by not even shutting the door halfway and just doing it right out in the open with everybody,
And again, let me be clear. She wasn't partially in the bathroom. Everything was done outside of the bathroom door. Her, like, the first quarter inch of her big toe was into the bathroom.
The bathroom door is propped open behind her.
I feel like she's asking for it then.
Really? Alexa,
everybody takes photos of everything.
Alexa, you think she's asking for this?
Yes. Yes.
All right, Alexa, you're in this support MJ column. Man, there is Team MJ diaper and there's anti-MJ diaper here. And Fester, you're stabbing me in the back, buddy, is what you're doing. Alexa, thanks for the call. Jason is in St. Pete. Hello, Jason. MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Hello, how's it going?
All right, so blowout diaper talk here on the MJ Morning Show. Go ahead.
I think you're in the right all the way. Everything gets put. Everything's in public right now. I clean pools. I've had to deal with people who've had blowouts.
In pools?
And quite honestly, I've walked up on diapers, adult size, depends on the side of the pool. What if I was to have a blowout on a plane? Do you want to see my big toe in there while I'm changing myself?
No.
I'm so what confused. I got to do?
All right, this has nothing to do with Jason. You're not helping at all, Jason.
I'm just thinking about Jason, who cleans pools. I'm just thinking about the the little baby Ruth and Caddyshack.
Yeah.
That's
Only thing Jason's doing is makes me never want to go into a pool again.
Hey, Jason, thanks for the call, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Michelle's, I got to wrap this up, but man, talk about blowouts. The phones are blown out here. Michelle is in Spring Hill. Hi, Michelle. MJ Morning Show. You're up.
Good morning.
Your thoughts, Michelle.
I think you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Okay, I've got 4 kids, and when I was raising my first kids, we didn't have the changing tables in the bathroom. So what you did as a mother, you sat in the toilet, in the stall on the toilet, and changed the baby on your lap. And even with a regular-sized stall, it was crunched. Now, I haven't seen the picture. I don't know the size of this woman, but I'm going to tell you I'm not a size 2. So to have to change a child.
Yeah, this woman she's not an excessively large woman. There's no reason why she couldn't have done it. Do me a favor. Go to mjmorningshow.com, go to our website, take a look at the picture, or go to my Instagram and follow me, Certified Todd Schnitt. And if you want to leave a comment on my Insta, go ahead, folks. So all those that can't get in, all those that don't want to text, put a comment on my Insta on this picture at Certified TODDSCHNITT. All right, so I've got you in the MJ is bad boy column.
Not bad, MJ, but listen.
Yep.
If you ever get a chance to babysit your grandchild in the future by yourself and the child has a blowout, you're going to be in the panic mode.
Let me tell you right now that between Chloe and Julian, I changed their diapers, I think, once. All right.
What?
Okay, why are you even having this conversation?
It's all I did.
This is like not even, you can't even. I want to ask you a question, MJ.
Yeah.
If that had been a dude doing that, would we be having this conversation?
Yes,
and would you say, okay, maybe we would, but I bet you people would be like, oh, that poor dad, look, he was trying his very best. He didn't know he couldn't fit his big body in the.
Same thing. A couple more calls, and I got to move on here. Joanna St. Pete. Joanna, your thoughts on the diaper blowout Delta Airlines story in my picture?
Good morning. Yeah, I think you are wrong to post a picture. I'm a new mom, and I'd like to think that I would never do that.
Okay.
However, I hope that if my baby has a blowout and I'm by myself and I'm panicking, somebody doesn't take a photo and share it with everyone. That would be so horrible.
Right, but it's in the middle of the aisle of the airplane in full view. All right, so Joanna, before I let you roll, do you think I'm a miserable, horrible, no good human being?
No, I do not think that.
Okay.
But the mom in the picture might.
All right,
thank you.
Forget about miserable and horrible. Is he just a regular, plain old crappy human being?
All right, let me grab Ron. Ron, you're on the MJ Morning Show. All right, 3 more calls. That's it. Three quickies, then we got to move on. Ron, MJ Morning Show, you're up. Go ahead, Ron.
Good morning.
Your thoughts, Ron, on the blowout diaper?
You are totally in the right. I know I've changed plenty of poopy diapers in my day, and I know people that are sensitive to it. This woman could have caused so much damage to that plane. I mean, just think about a stand by me Barfarama.
Thank you, Ron.
All right, drama, Ron.
Ron,
I love
dramatic, Ron.
Hit the pie eating scene and Stand By Me. Boom, baba, boom, baba. All right, let me grab Nikki. 2 more calls. Nikki Holiday. Hello, Nikki. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hi, I think you're right. I'm a mother of 2, and I would never do that. I think it's kind of like white trashish.
All right, last call. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nikki. Trisha has the last word on this in Plant City. Trisha, MJ Morning Show, you're up. Hi.
MJ, you are absolutely in the right.
Look at this.
I have 5 sons. I have traveled extensively with my 5 sons. I have had blowouts anywhere. I have never, ever come close to anything like this.
Did you see the photo? Did you see the actual picture?
I see it. And this woman has no expectation of privacy.
I love it. That's a great legal term, by the way. She's doing it in front of the whole airplane.
It says more about you than it does her.
Dude, my support here.
It says more. How many people? Listen, MJ, you don't have to offend 51% of it for it to be offensive. Listen, I'm glad you were such a perfect mother with all 5.
I make a habit of not judging other moms.
Hold on, Trisha, what?
I am not a perfect mom, but I have never put my children on display like that, nor have I subjected other people to those types of situation.
Right. So, listen, overwhelming support from me. Hey, listen, Trisha, thank you. It means a lot.
Thank you.
And do me a favor. It's name the members of the MJ Morning Show. Who do you know?
Fester, Froggy.
No. The first one is what?
Oh.
Hold on.
MJ?
No. Hold on. What's the first name you said?
Fester.
No, his name is now Judas.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's Judas now.
Dude.
It's,
Bye, Judas.
Yeah.
All right, see you later.
Hey, why don't you name number 6, Judas? Okay, Trisha?
So listen.
Yes, Rox.
MJ, you did well on the calls. Okay, I was keeping track and I just stopped keeping track. But yeah, you won that game.
I did. I double the call. I kept track as well.
Fester, looks like you were wrong.
You guys have
no.
Twice as many calls supported me than did not.
The texters are like all against you. I mean, like maybe like 5 of them are in support of you, and then like 5,500 are against you.
If you knew you were offending 25% of your audience, you wouldn't. You'd acknowledge some kind of apology or some kind of change it.
We're humans. We are not perfect, but in this case, I think I'm in the right. I think that I had the right to do what I did, and if I had every call that was yelling at me and calling me a horrible human, then maybe I would reconsider. But
if I had every call, of course, because then you'd have no choice.
So Daviana had a blowout on the way to Denver very early in the flight. And
you mean this past time?
Yes.
Just like over spring break?
Yes, exactly. And so, I look at Doug and I'm like, that's all you. Go ahead. Because I'm a little bit claustrophobic. And he's just able to, she's 35 pounds. I don't want her touching anything in the bathroom. So I just texted him and I was like, how did you change Daviana when she had her blowout? Did you put her on the changing table or did you just do it in the air? And he just said wizardry and magic.
But he was inside the lavatory.
Yeah. So he won't tell me what he did.
Not in the open is the point.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Gross. All right. Moving along. Did you see this young woman who put up a whole video that in order for men to date her, they have to pass a test?
What?
Now, Coop, do you think this is real? What are your thoughts on this lady?
And would you pass the test?
If it is, it's very pretentious. It's just nitpicking things, I felt like.
What's the test?
Was it HIV test or something?
Yeah, like a COVID test or like an intelligence test or.
I'm going to play the audio. And this is a woman that if guys do not pass these tests that she's about to reveal, no chance at a date. Her name is Gabby. And she shot a video, of course. It's a TikTok thing. And do you think this is real or do you think that this is just, someone else trying to become TikTok famous? This is her criteria. And if guys want any chance with her, listen.
Here are some tests.
By the way, she's very attractive. She's a very, very attractive young woman. Appears to be in her mid-20s. Here, go.
Here are some tests that I play on men in order to see if they're going to be able to provide and protect me. Because if they're not, I don't need them. And you shouldn't either. Thing first, him paying for the date. Let's just stop this conversation and the back and forth, 50-50, the bullshit. First date, he needs to be paying.
All right. First date, the guy's got to pay.
He needs to be paying.
If the guy doesn't pay, that's it. That's done. There's not going to be another date.
How about you don't vocal fry your voice so much? And then maybe we'll date.
I
don't know what you mean.
I want to hear the guy shooting a video saying, yeah, any date that talks like this with the vocal fry, like all of the Kardashians.
Painful.
Just stop talking like that because you can get stuck like that.
All right, here we go.
100%. And if he's not, then goodbye. Comes with an example. This weekend, I went out to the bar in Miami and I ran into someone that I had been following on.
By the way, of course she's from Miami. Go ahead.
Instagram. So we hung out for most of the night and then as we were leaving, we both had Ubers going separate. His Uber came first and he's like, oh no, I'll wait for you. Me, in my head, I'm like, oh no, you don't have to wait for me, being kind, whatever. And this man gets into his Uber and takes off. It is 4 a.m. in Miami, Florida, where no good is to come. Everything is shut down and I'm standing by myself in the middle of the street. Immediately now, Immediately no. If you don't care about my safety and making sure that I get into my Uber safely.
Maybe he heard your voice all night long. And
I'm out of here.
Is it the grudge that you're doing?
But what she's saying now is, and listen, I agree with that. A guy ought to make sure you get into your ride share safely.
I can't even
and not just leave you on the street at 4 o'clock in the morning outside of some bar in Miami.
Okay, I'm going to wait with you here, but you cannot talk anymore.
Right, hold on.
Shut duct tape in your face.
The last 45 seconds.
You're done. You're done for. And then if you don't go ahead and double check, I made it safely. Bye. This man failed my protection test.
So the guy failed the protection test, so he doesn't get another date with this hottie. And
That's not really a protection test. That's just like common courtesy.
It is. You're right, but that's her little protection test. All right, a little more.
Heard from me again. Men, you need to be walking her to her car, to her Uber, to wherever to make sure she gets home safely. And then text her, making sure she gets home safely. Like, this could actually save your ass. You realize you're the last person she's seen with. If she goes missing. Another inviting test that I do is when we're out, if you have like a jacket on or like some kind of like over shirt, I will always, without a doubt, say that I'm cold. Because I want to see if you will give me the shirt off your back. And if you don't, you're dead to me.
If you don't, you're dead to me. So she pretends she's cold to see if the guy will give her a piece of clothing to warm her up.
That's authentic.
I'm cold.
Froggy, you're dead to me for not giving me.
And then if you do, I won't take it because hoes don't get cold.
What?
What was the last thing she said?
Hoes don't get cold?
Is that what she said? Hoes don't get cold?
This is the most unattractive, attractive girl ever.
She's hot, but man, when she talks like this.
Could you imagine? You're so attractive. Well, thank you.
Anyway.
I want to be with her just long enough to fail all the tests. Okay, goodbye.
So the bottom line here is she for real or is she just trying to become TikTok famous? Listen, she's got a couple of good points there. That a guy is a real creep if you're going your separate ways in Ubers after a night out at the clubs and he gets in the car and takes off and doesn't even wait for you.
Yeah, but you don't have to perform tests. You can just kind of hang out with the person and figure out if they're like a classy guy or not.
Those are tests. All right, folks, we got an hour to go. We are loaded here on the MJ Morning Show. You know about the Burger King Whopper lawsuit? Got to talk about that. Weddings are coming back full force, but there's a problem. There's a problem with weddings that are really filling up the calendars. Hang on, we'll explain. That's just scratching the surface. We're back in a minute here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Do not move. Let me talk. smell good.
What I tell you?
Ew, the
God.
pickles. Is that pickles?
Anyway, so let me finish up with the Whopper. So they got a problem here. People, listen, in a nutshell, they're saying that in all the commercials and the ads, the Whopper,
The meat is hanging over.
The meat hangs over the bun.
It's a big hulking piece of meat.
In real life, that's not the case. That the meat is well contained on the bun. So now, hey, we're going to court on this apparently, and that the commercials make the burger appear approximately 35% larger in size, containing more than double the meat than the actual burger. Well, listen, that's always been a thing of mine. That has always bothered me when you see the ad, you see the picture of the burger, and my God, it's like a work of art. And if you compared the picture of certain fast food to what you actually pull out of the wrapper, it's not even close. And that's one of the things I've always said about PDQ is when you go to PDQ, and listen, full disclosure, folks, I'm an investor in PDQ, as I've said many times. But with PDQ, you take your sandwich out of the box and you look at that thing, it can go right on the menu board. I mean, the sandwiches look like they're made by food, what do they call the food decorators?
Artistes.
The food artists, seriously.
Artistes.
For commercials and for photo shoots.
They look lacquered.
There are professional food artists. And that was the point I'm trying to make is with PDQ, you look at one of their sandwiches and it looks like it's out of a commercial. And this is any sandwich you're going to get any day. But a lot of places, you get their sandwich and it's like a soggy, sloppy mess that is not even remotely close to the TV commercial or the picture that they depict the sandwich as.
Yeah, that's sad when that happens.
But it
happens all the time.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with Burger King, and listen, I've got no problem with Burger King, but the people that are suing are saying that the amount of meat in the commercial, it's not even close to real life. That is much more. It's hanging over the bun. So, listen, I think that it should be representative. That's why I think PDQ does a great job. You get a crispy chicken sandwich, and it looks like it could be in an ad. All right, so watch out for the class action Burger King lawsuit.
Poor King.
Yeah, they want a jury trial. And, Burger King is Miami-based.
That's right.
Yep.
Don't they have like a university, like BKU?
There's going to be a bunch of huge fat guys on the jury.
You know what? Burger King better hope not.
Media's been asking Burger King for a comment.
We want meat.
And they said they don't comment on pending or potential litigation. Well, that's always the easy way out, not to comment. All right, Roxanne, I'm serious. It smells like a combination of wallpaper paste and Play-Doh, whatever you got over there.
Okay, well, I mean, it's just called avocado, so that's how your nose is processing. Avocado from Mexico. Okay, this is what happened. I was making Kraft mac and cheese one night for my kids.
Yep.
Avocados from Mexico.
And I, unlike a very proper chef, I didn't have some of the ingredients, milk and butter, in my house. I don't know if we'd been traveling or something. So anyways, I improvised.
That's kind of important. When you've got Kraft macaroni and cheese, you're supposed to use a quarter cup of milk, right? That's a quarter cup. And I'm talking about the standard little packet, the normal, the construction cone orange mix of the powder.
So you have the noodles, the powder, the quarter cup of milk, and 4 tablespoons of butter. That's the traditional Kraft. It's on the box. It tells you what to do.
Yep.
So I didn't have 2 of the 4 ingredients. So I said, what am I going to do?
Hold on.
Let me just... What?
The 2 ingredients you did have was water and salt.
No, you need... Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
To boil.
I had the water and I had the salt.
Yes, and the noodles and the powder.
That comes in the package.
Yes,
of course
I had the package.
Right. But you don't have butter and milk, which is pretty...
I started this by saying a proper chef would have these ingredients. I did not.
So why would you even start the process if you know that you're missing...
Because I am creative and I don't need all your ingredients on your box. So I said, let me improvise and let me come up with something better, which I have.
I use some Mobile One synthetic motor oil. I use some 10W40.
So I came up with a great substitute, and I believe that it's so great that I think they should change the packaging on the box and put, rather than milk and 4 tablespoons of butter. Just do what I do, a quarter cup of water, or a little less than, and 4 tablespoons, as much as you want, of avocado, mashed avocado.
Avocados from Mexico.
You're about to try it.
I mean, an avocado is a natural fat. It would kind of mimic what the butter would do, wouldn't it?
Thank you. And Fester is the best person to judge this in the room because of your culinary experience.
And weight, yes.
So Roxanne has brought in her God, it smells so bad. I'm not.
No, I think it's just.
I'm like gagging over here.
Did you make enough for everybody, Roxanne?
I have 8 cups here. So there are 1, 2, 4 of you. So you each get 2 samples.
Don't give me a sample. I am not eating this.
You need to have a sample.
No.
Okay.
No, you know what? You didn't even eat. You didn't do the coconut mouth pool or whatever that was. You don't do nothing.
You didn't do oregano oil?
I got a lot
oregano
to do.
oil.
I've got a lot to do here. Roxanne, give Fester your avocado mac and cheese.
Give some to Froggy, too.
I will.
God, you're such a weenie, dude.
Coop, are you coming in here as well?
Of course he will. Coop's never turned down food.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Fester.
I mean, fork it over, Rox.
Take a bite of Roxanne's
Avocados from Mexico.
These are the
macaroni
3.
and cheese.
Actually, I want you to take the plain one first.
Okay.
Hold on.
Whoa, what do you mean plain one?
She made us 2 samples. Is regular Kraft macaroni and cheese, the yellow kind, and then there's a green tinted version.
It looks so gross. Looks like green eggs and ham, kind
so
of.
you made one normal and then one with your avocado hack.
Exactly.
Coop, come on in here. Get yours.
Oh.
And mind you, this is not fresh. I had to make it last night. So you're eating the first one. The
Which one are you eating?
Kraft mac and cheese recommendation first.
Here you go, Coop.
Froggy, which one are you eating?
Kraft one is already the pits.
The pits. Hold on here.
God, this studio smells so bad. Roxanne,
it's cold.
I've lost.
I just heated up, but it just cooled off quickly.
All right.
I don't... Okay,
right,
so you're eating the Kraft. It's fine. Okay.
Take that Kraft.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Now you're eating the avocado one? Oh, my. Froggy just spit it out into the cup.
Froggy.
Love your rocks.
Did you capture that, by the way? Did you get that, Coop?
Yeah, unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately.
What does it taste like, Froggy? Be honest.
Butt?
It tastes like butt.
It doesn't.
Fester, did you eat it?
I have it in my mouth right now.
Okay, and?
It's like an avocado came to die in my mouth.
Oh, my God. Oh.
It's like this avocado was like just about to kick the bucket. And it's like, Fester, let me climb in your mouth. And I let it, and it dies.
You look at the color of the mac and cheese.
It's looks brownish, greenish.
It's so unappetizing.
It looks sickly.
Did your kids like this?
I love it. But they eat it fresh. They didn't eat it left over from the night before.
And your kids are going to be so damaged.
Coop likes it.
I feel sick.
Coop,
He does.
What are you eating now?
Fester's eating more. Oh.
I'm eating the green bean casserole looking avocado from Mexico mac and cheese, and it's not bad.
Thank you.
I will say, if I ever go to dinner at Roxanne's house, I hope I have this.
Yes, I'll feed it to you and the kids.
With some oregano oil, too.
Follow it up with that.
God, all right.
Thank you, Rox.
Avocados from Mexico.
I am not trying it. I'm sorry,
Roxanne, I tell you right now, if you make a YouTube or a TikTok video on how to do this, this is a million hits right here.
You think so?
I think so.
And then, is it a campaign to get Kraft to change the box?
If you TikTok, have you seen this recipe made somewhere else, or did you really invent
this? No, this is just me, all me.
I would make a TikTok video tonight and put it up. I bet you it's a million hits.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, do you have a TikTok account?
Or 12.
I have like a stealth TikTok account. You know, not like I don't do anything on it. I just have it to look at things.
Well, it's actually a good idea that Fester had. Let's see if we can experiment and see if you get a jillion hits with your avocados from Mexico Kraft macaroni and cheese hack when you don't have butter and milk. Just use water and avocados.
Avocados from Mexico.
Would this be a more healthy alternative than jamming half a stick of butter in your kid's face?
I think so.
Okay.
That's why I did it too.
All right, we got to talk about, do I have time to do it here? Yeah, I think I do. I got to do it quickly, though. Folks, if you have not seen the woman getting tasered at Walmart in Marion County, we talked about this early this morning. I got to mention it again. This is nuts. This is Summerfield, Florida. It's Marion County. Deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Office, they arrive at Walmart. They were called because there was a woman in Walmart walking around with a knife and a brick. This woman is literally walking around threatening customers with a knife and a brick. Now, it happened last week, but they just released the video. So deputies said around 1:30 p.m., Brandy McGowan, 32, went into Walmart with a brick, started threatening people with a brick. Then she found, well, Walmart sells a lot of stuff, and she found a pocket knife that they sell. She opened up the packaging and then starts threatening people with a pocket knife. Man, she could have gone to Housewares. She could have got a whole emerald, butcher block set. I'm going to threaten them with a meat cleaver, steak knives, a paring knife.
A fillet knife.
Chef's knife. You don't need all that. As Anthony Bourdain once said, you don't need all the knives. All you need is a good Japanese-made global 8-inch chef's knife. That's all you need, about $109.
And a belt.
That's all you need. The only knife you'll ever need. So the body cam footage from the Marion County deputy is unbelievable. And listen, he is yelling at her to drop the knife, drop the knife, drop the knife. Finally, now he's holding his gun. He's got his gun out, puts the gun away, and then ultimately grabs his taser. And it is unbelievable.
Drop it now! Drop the knife! Put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Maybe I have to be a killer when I'm not.
And she's just rambling and mumbling.
Drop the knife.
This guy's pretty patient. Right in the middle of Walmart in Marion County.
Drop the knife now.
Guess what? Did you hear that?
Drop the knife.
Okay.
He discharges the taser and she falls over like a rock.
You have to watch the video when they're restraining her after she falls. Look at her shorts and the belts. Look at how she's wearing the shorts.
Okay. Oh
my God.
I noticed that earlier.
Are they just not? Are they on backwards or are the shorts?
No, I think she just was like, these don't fit.
They're on backwards.
She's
They
wearing.
don't fit. She can't zip them up, so then she just.
She's wearing shorts that are 9 sizes too small.
So these
Oh my
shorts.
God! And then you got to see her mugshot.
man.
Brandy McGowan. You got to see her mugshot. Anyway, it turns out that she was all methed up. Deputies said that after she was arrested, they found out that she had ingested 4 grams of meth earlier in the day, and it is unbelievable. Listen to her getting dropped by the taser again.
Drop the knife now.
You gotta see it, man.
Drop the knife.
All right.
How's that corner of that shell feel on your back?
Folks, you got to see the video. Coop, the video's up, right?
Yep, main page, mjmorningshow.com.
The video's up at mjmorningshow.com. She gets hit with the taser by this deputy, and she falls over like a log. I mean, she went stiff and falls over. It is comical. And then whacks into a shelf on the way down. It is crazy. And the video is on our website, mjmorningshow.com, mjmorningshow.com. Oh! Unbelievable. You got to see this video. All right, final chunk of MJ is coming up in just a matter of moments. We got the final long segment, a lot to cover. Hey, Fester, what was the temp yesterday?
The temp?
It was like, it was hot yesterday.
It was a really warm.
105, MJ here with Fester and Froggy and Roxanne and Coop. And my God, Roxanne's not back in the studio. Somebody spray something to get this. Oh, she's back. Hey, Rox, come on in.
Hey, Roxy.
Come on in. Come on in. Whew. Yeah, we're just talking about what we're doing in the final segment here.
Oh, you okay?
God, that, Rox, listen.
Whatever, you didn't even try it.
Listen, I could not eat her avocado mac and cheese.
Okay, you know what it tastes like?
Because of the smell.
It tastes like a sushi or something. It tastes like a California roll. It's just very mild
I don't
bland.
like California rolls. That's fake.
Here we go.
That's fake.
Here we go.
That's fake sushi.
I like it. I like fake
not
sushi better than a real
sushi.
sushi.
Listen,
what do? Get a tuna, you catch it right off the boat, slice his back out, and eat that?
Duh. Yes. That's fresh sashimi, my friend.
That's zombieism.
No, it's not. I'm not into the fake sushi. All the fried stuff and cream cheese and no,
I like all that.
Good.
With the eel sauce. Oh.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with the eel sauce, but I like just great fish, nigiri. Listen, I will go as far as a spicy tuna roll. I do like spicy tuna, so I do like that. But listen, I don't get all the Frankenstein Americanized sushi concoctions.
Oh, it's the best.
I just get potato chips and a ding dong and roll it up in seaweed and rice.
Oh, please.
That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Coop, did you get the Pete Davidson audio from Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, I have it. When do you want it? Whenever you need it. I got
pretty funny. Michelle and I, we did not get to watch Saturday Night Live because we were traveling, but we did on Monday, early in the week. We kind of fast-forwarded through SNL to see what was going on. You know, we actually saw, there were a couple of things that we saw that were making, there was, the
Will Smith thing.
The Will Smith Oscars spoof sketch.
I thought that was very funny.
We saw that over the weekend because it was online and people were making fun of it. Do you know, a couple of things here. Do you know, speaking of that skit, before I get into Pete Davidson, do you know that people are getting tattoos of the smack? This is crazy.
What? That requires a lot of talent out of the tattoo artist.
I've seen, listen, there are some very seriously talented tattoo artists. Some of the work that tattoo artists do blow me away. Like, I'm not a tattoo guy. I don't have a tattoo. I'm not going to get a tattoo. But still, I can appreciate the artistic quality and the brilliance and genius in tattoo artists. And there are tattoo artists that, I mean, it just dazzles me what they can do. But people are taking the slap and they're getting the tattoo of Chris Rock getting slapped across the face by Will Smith. I've seen a couple of pictures and videos already of actual tattoos depicting the big slap. I want, you know what? I might consider getting a tattoo of Will Smith sitting in the chair.
Right.
Before he, I guess it was it after the slap was before, when Will Smith said this.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
That was after the slap, right?
Yeah. That's when he sat back down.
Yeah, that was after the slap. And then I want to get a tattoo of that. I want Will Smith just sitting down, yelling at Chris Rock. That's the tattoo I want.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
No, but all kidding aside, people are really getting the depiction. So if you imagine the scene on TV where Will Smith walks up on stage and slaps Chris Rock across the face, just imagine just freezing your DVR right on the slap. People are getting that tattooed on their arms. One guy, I think, got it on his calf, on his leg.
I see one guy here, looks like he got it on his inner wrist area.
Yeah. Oh, look at that one. That's not done yet. That's just the outline. That's like the first phase.
That's all the money he had. That's all he could afford.
I mean, tattoos, sometimes they're a thing of drunken impulsivity.
That's true.
And this is really impulsive. I mean, like, it just happened a week ago, and people are already out there planning to get it done.
You know, like a month or two or 6 months or 2 years from now, are you really going to be happy with your Will Smith smacking Chris Rock across the face tattoo?
Maybe like getting the tattoo of like the "Don't Tase Me, Bro" guy,
Yeah.
like 12 years ago.
That's right, from UF, right? Was that? God, is that stuff back in here again? Oh, my God. I can't breathe again.
It never left.
I never took it out. I'm saving it for Pat George.
Please get that out of here.
No, Pat George wants some, so
But
I'm going to make him.
Put it in the hallway. I can't breathe.
It's just the avocado.
I can't. Just get it out of here.
You are so dramatic.
Please, I can't breathe. Get the.
Here, I'm sealing it.
It's open?
You're trying to smoke me out. Oh my God!
Trying to smoke you out.
All right, that avocado macaroni and cheese. I don't like start hurling and gagging much, but that is getting me really close. All right, so back to Pete Davidson for a minute. There was a clever sketch on Saturday Night Live on Saturday. It was one of those little short movies that Pete Davidson did. God, I can't breathe. And it was about short-ass movies. And the theme was, I want a short-ass movie. What? Not a long movie, not like a 2.5 hour, 3.5 hour movie. They did a whole video and a whole song on wanting to watch a short movie. Coop, do you have the audio? All right, roll. Listen to this for a second.
These days, when I sit down to watch a movie, I can find just about anything in the world. But night after night, there's only one kind of movie I'm always looking for. And that's a short-ass movie. A really short movie, like at most an hour 40. Give me that short-ass movie.
A short-ass movie, a really short movie. Cause you know I ain't gonna sit here and watch no long-ass movie.
Found a flick, about to pick it. But right before I click it, I look down right below the line, and that's when I see the runtime. 3 hours, 27 minutes? Bro, you must be crazy. No thanks, I'm gonna watch a short-ass movie like Driving Miss Daisy.
I'm not pushing P.
All right, anyway, it's very clever.
That's awesome.
It's a very esoteric, just kind of out there concept.
But relatable.
But it worked.
Yeah.
And guess what? The reason why I'm bringing this up, it was announced yesterday, Netflix has actually added a short-ass movies category now.
Really?
On Netflix.
I got to admit, when I scroll through Netflix at night, if it's too long, I go right by it.
Exactly.
I don't have time for this.
Now, I have not checked it out yet, but apparently if you go to Netflix, there's now, well, it seems that when you're on Netflix and you're scrolling down, those things go on and on for. Has anyone ever reached the end of that? Or is that like digging to the center of the earth? No, seriously. Has anyone ever gotten to the end, the bottom of all of the different like comedies and documentaries and movies about gangsters? Has anyone ever gotten to the very end of that list at the bottom?
It gets very specific.
Yeah, doesn't it just recycle after a certain point?
Guys, I think, seriously, after maybe like 25 minutes of scrolling down, I just stopped. I mean, how far does it go?
Never ending.
Well, now there's the short-ass movie category for, I guess, movies under an hour and 30 minutes.
Now, how many movies are in that category?
Movies, well, apparently Driving Miss Daisy is a short movie. I didn't know that.
That comes off long.
Yeah, I would think Driving Miss Daisy would be longer.
You just went to the store.
Driving you to the Piggly Wiggly.
But that's pretty funny, actually. You know what?
Ripping off Skrizzle.
I have a new, I guess, affinity, an affection, a respect for Selena Gomez.
Did you watch her new show? Is that why?
No, I have not.
Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. She stars in it with Steve Martin and Martin Short. Great TV show.
You know what?
You got to watch.
I'm aware of. You know what? It is actually on my list. Somebody said it was really good, but no, that's not why I'm bringing her up. Selena Gomez did a recent interview, and she says that staying off the internet for 4 years has improved her mental health.
Oh, I bet.
You know what?
Everyone would get improved mental health.
I'm telling you right now. Now, I don't know if she means that she's not like Googling a recipe for something, or if she means, I'm thinking she's speaking a lot about social media.
Yeah, staying off of Facebook every day.
Exactly. And I tell you what, if she can do that, I envy her, because I'm telling you, without social media, folks, without Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, what else? Oh, TikTok. Without all of that social media, I'm telling you, I think our lives would be a whole lot better. I really do.
Yeah, and for Selena, she probably means staying off the internet so she doesn't have to read articles about herself.
Well, there was a video going around a couple years ago, and she was doing an Instagram Live, and she was talking to people that were like her followers, and then people started getting really nasty, and she's like, okay, I'm just going to log off now.
I believe it.
Poor Selena.
Did you see that Cracker Jack is coming out with Cracker Jill?
Is it any different than Cracker Jack?
After a century of being a top snack, Cracker Jack is adding a new face. Yesterday, the company unveiled Cracker Jill.
Maybe get a girl toy.
What about non-binary? What about Cracker Them?
Well,
or Cracker They? Is that next?
They're working on the packaging for Transgender Jack.
Transitional Jack, and it's Jack to Jill. So, anyway,
it's not politically correct to laugh at that.
Yeah, I know. Cracker Jack is introducing Cracker Jill. Just thought I'd point that out. Oh, and finally today, ladies and gentlemen, a Florida personal injury attorney has been disbarred after she mowed down 4 people. What? A personal injury attorney here in Florida. See, this is where the victims need to call Kemp Rouge and Green to go after the other personal injury attorney that actually mowed them over. This is nuts.
Where did it happen?
Woman was accused. This is Fort Lauderdale. And this happened a while ago, and she's been disbarred by the state of Florida, by the Florida Bar Association. And she mowed down 4 people in a parking lot because she had voices in her head. What song is that?
Voices?
Voices in her head. And you hear the voices in your head.
The voices in your
head. Voices in your head. What song is that?
I don't know.
Oh, no,
But to sing it better.
No, that's a song.
It is, but
And the voices in your head.
Is it the Till Tuesday song?
Is it Gloria?
Gloria, yes. Calling Gloria.
How do you not know that?
Yeah. Voices. So,
oh, God, that was painful.
It's hard to get there.
You got there, though. Good job, Rox.
Thank you, Rox. That was fantastic.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're very useful. All right. Beatrice Bijou, 31, was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder after she allegedly mounted the sidewalk and struck pedestrians outside of a Fort Lauderdale grocery store back in February. She told cops that voices in her head told her to kill people. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Calling Gloria. Yeah, the voices in her head are calling Gloria. Gloria. Thank you, Coop. Nice job.
Thanks.
This lady, out of her mind, obviously. Voices in her head told her to drive on the sidewalk. Was it a Publix? And she mowed 4 people over. And voices told her to kill them, according to the arrest report. Bijou, who was allegedly driving about 35 miles an hour, made no attempt to slow down. At one point, surveillance video in the supermarket parking lot showed her reversing at high speed before allegedly trying to strike another pedestrian. Yeah, she has been disbarred after the state Supreme Court granted the Florida Bar an emergency request to suspend her.
All right.
That was fast.
Beatrice Bijou works for the law firm of Bijou and Bijou. And the voices in her head says to hit you.
That is nuts. That is a quick disbarment. Listen, there's a famous local case with some disbarred attorneys. That took a little while to get
that took a minute.
That took a while to get those guys disbarred for their heinous actions, locally here in the Tampa Bay area. But then they disbarred her quickly. She once represented clients in such incidents just like this.
Maybe that was the voice she heard in her head.
She once represented clients that were injured in similar incidents. And then she has voices in her head telling her to mow over people like in a supermarket. I would imagine it's probably a Publix.
All right, what happens when you call the office number of Bijou and Bijou?
You want to try
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think.
I think you hear the Gloria song.
Isn't that a
That's it. This is our on hold music. Oh my God.
I thought that was a Bijou Frise. No, Bijan Frise.
Bijan. You know what? I thought the same thing, though. I'm like, wait, Bijou? Isn't that a dog? Or is it some kind of fancy schmancy dish that you get in New Orleans or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Should we try to call her office? How nuts do you have to be? You're an attorney? You're a personal injury attorney, and voices tell you to run over people at Publix?
I mean, if she has a mental ailment, does that warrant being disbarred? Let her go through the process.
No! She tried to murder people.
Because of the voices in her head.
Apparently, the voices in her head that were calling.
Oh, my God. Was one of the 4 people she hit named Gloria.
Or maybe we should change the voices in your head calling Beatrice. Beatrice. Doesn't quite fit, does it?
Doesn't quite have as pretty a name.
It really doesn't.
Calling Beatrice.
That's absolutely nuts. All right, before we get out of here today, just a couple of quickies. There's been a new Florida order issued here in Orlando, and it's calling for that free fall ride to be declared an immediate danger to public health. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Although the ride is probably sound.
The ride is safe.
Yeah.
It was human error.
Now, we're talking about the free fall ride where that poor 14-year-old kid, 6'5", 340 pounds, flew off this ride, this gigantic tower.
Tyree Sampson of Missouri, who's on vacation with his family.
I mean, poor kid. But there's a Florida order now, and it calls for the free fall ride to be declared an immediate public health danger, which, I don't think there's anything wrong with the ride. There were some pictures that circulated of the kid, and it looked like the big bar that comes down to lock you in, it looked like it was still virtually up because the kid was so big. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with the ride. It was human error. They shouldn't have let the kid on the ride. Other than that, if you're within the specs of the size of the riders, there's not a problem with the ride. But listen, until the investigation is complete, I guess I don't have a problem with the ride being called an immediate danger to public health. But, to be quite honest, it's probably not the ride. It's probably the ride operators should be declared an immediate danger to public health, that they shouldn't have let this 340-pound, 6'5" kid on that ride with a bar that couldn't close properly because the kid was a mountain.
Yeah, I don't know what this is going to accomplish.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the deal. Anything else before we get out of here, guys?
I think that's it.
All right, Roxanne, I'm sorry I didn't taste your mac.
You smelled enough of it.
Oh, my God. No, seriously. And I was not making that up. That really kind of made me ill, guys. No, I'm serious.
Well, you're a weenie, then.
You're so sensitive.
I'm not a weenie.
It really kind of made me ill, guys.
I don't feel very good.
Kind of terrible. Hey, before we get out of here, I know that your savings, your retirement, your money, I know that these things are very, very important to you. And this is where the Holland Group Retirement Wealth Advisors, this is where they come into the picture. I would like you to call Steve and Elizabeth Holland. Do you have an investment plan? Do you have an investment strategy? Do you have a written plan? Oh, we have one more thing to do before we get out of here. Do you have a written strategy or retirement plan? This is where Steve and Elizabeth Holland from the Holland Group Retirement Wealth Advisors, this is where they want to work with you. You call them up. You tell them you heard about this on the MJ Morning Show. And, yeah, you've got investments. You got 401ks. You got IRAs. You got some stocks here and there. Maybe you have a current broker or an advisor. When was the last time you had a second opinion? The Hollands, especially Steve Hollands, known as the second opinion guy, they will give you a second opinion. Is your investment and your retirement strategy, is it on track or is it a big old derailed mess with leaking chemical cars? Get a hold of Steve and Elizabeth Holland. Go to thehollandgrp.com, thehollandgrp.com. All the contact information is there. You're going to walk away with a complimentary, no obligation, written financial and retirement plan. Complimentary, no obligation. Get a hold of Steve and Elizabeth Holland at thehollandgrp.com, thehollandgrp.com. All right, finally, Fester, there's video of you asleep at, Coop, what time was this?
Like 4:55 a.m.
All right, Fester, what
Maybe
happened?
5 a.m., let's just say that.
Why is there video of you sleeping, sprawled out in the performance theater here at the radio station on the couch? Why is there video of you at 4:55 this morning?
Okay, I needed to get to work a little bit earlier today, just a little earlier. Mm-hmm. And I accidentally set my alarm to wake up an entire hour earlier. So I got to work and didn't know I was an hour early until I walk into the building. I'm like, nobody else is here.
Wait a second.
So you go back to bed?
No. I was here in the building, 4:30 in the parking lot. Like, where's all the other cars?
Wait, you don't have a clock? You don't have a watch? You don't have a cell phone that has the time right up on the information bar?
I didn't look at the time. I woke up when my cell phone started beeping, shut it off, get up, start my day. I don't see another clock again.
What kind of person doesn't check the time?
And why not stay up and start working? You went back and went to sleep on the couch?
I sent Coop a note. I said, Coop, when you get here, wake me up. And I said, and then he
goes back to sleep at work.
So, Coop, you recorded Fester sleeping?
Yeah, there's a video up on the MJ Morning Show Instagram page. I walk through the building. I find Fester. He is passed out, like snoring. It's so loud.
Do we have video?
We have video, yeah.
Could you play the audio?
Yeah, right now?
Yeah, play the audio. Yeah,
all right.
You have it?
Yes.
You have it? All right, let me hear this before we get out of here. We got to hurry. Let me hear this.
Coop, get me when you get
Oh, that's
here.
the beginning of the video.
In performance studio, sleeping.
Was the couch comfy?
Fester.
So I walk through the building.
Right.
I'll skip ahead.
All right, skip ahead.
Actually sleeping.
Okay, and this is Fester sleeping. You want to see this video from 4:55 this morning? Go to mjmorningshow.com. Oh, my God.
Hey, what are you doing sleeping here?
Did you wipe the drool off?
All right. Oh, that's pathetic, Fester. All right, go check out the video, mjmorningshow.com. Folks, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning on the MJ Morning Show. mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. And, folks, let's be careful out there.